Maybe if you ask, she can come with you on the tour. You're okay for it? Yes. Okay. So, Sadhguru, my name is Mike. I'm originally from Ukraine, and I'm very happy to be here to listen to you. So, my question is the following. You've been talking a lot about policies. What do you think about technology? What could that do for a soil? Because if you go to Silicon Valley, for instance, right, all people say technology solves all of our problems. What do you think about that? What can technology do in this issue for us?
See, with technology, because if you want to solve any problem today, especially when if it's of a global scale, data becomes very important. Otherwise, we will be wasting our time and energy doing things which are not relevant to a given place. When data is very important, technology becomes very important. Even artificial intelligence becomes very important. I must tell you this. In southern India, this Kaveri polling project, what we are doing, there's a growth-related subsidy attached to the trees. What the farmer has to do is, he has to take a picture of his tree every year and put it on the website, the government website. Within 10 to 12 hours, money goes straight to his bank account. This is a huge incentive for the farmer, that he doesn't have to go and stand in a line somewhere, he just has to take a picture and put it there. And there is also a digital marketplace that we have set up, where if the tree is 4 or 5 years of age, he can take a picture and auction it on the digital marketplace. I'm just throwing, these not the real numbers. Let us say this tree is sold for 10,000 euros. 12 years later, it is sold now. 12 years later, growth related, the agreement is such, it is growth related, it is already sold for 10,000 euros. Year on year, second year if you send a picture, looking at the picture, whoever is managing the market decides to give him 500 euros this year, advance. Next year, maybe 800 euros. Like this it goes. So let's say out of this 10,000 euros, up to 7,000 euros were already given because the market is already sold. Last, when they come and cut the tree, they'll give you the remaining 3,000. This is a massive possibility for the farmer, because otherwise, he's not capable of waiting for 12 years. He doesn't have the economic strength to wait for 12 years. So, technology is important this way. But at the same time, I would like to warn you, because I planted myself in California for 25 days a couple of months ago, because many people were to be met there. And every second day somebody comes up to me and says, Sadhguru, my friend has created this fantastic app. It can solve all the problems. See, what is the food app in Berlin?
Delivery?
Yeah.
Volt, Lieferando.
What's that?
Volt, W-O-L-T, or Lieferando,
Volt.
I think are the two big ones.
Okay, in India we have Swiggy, Piggy and… Right. So you can call your older Swiggy, Piggy, whatever you want. Food comes to your house, but still somebody has to grow it, somebody has to cook it. Delivery is happening by app. Cooking is not happening by the app. Food growth is not happening by app. Somebody still has to, there has to be a real world. We can enhance it by technology. Application can be enhanced. App simply means application. But today, a whole lot of young people are beginning to think the app itself will do everything. Like they thought supermarket is producing all the stuff. No, you need to understand there is a world where things have to grow. So when it comes to soil, if you want to enhance organic content in the soil, which is the only issue we are talking about right now, to raise it to a minimum of 3 to 6%. But if you raise it to 8 to 10%, what would happen is, the irrigation requirement that you have for the land right now will come down to 30% of what it is right now. If you're using 100 liters, it will become 30 liters. If you raise the organic content to 12 to 15%, it will come down to 10 to 15% of what you're using right now. Right now, over 2 billion people are water stressed in the world. By 2032, they're expecting 3.5 billion people will be water stressed. It means 3.5 billion people on this planet will have a hard time finding drinking water, okay? Maybe the shower and bath may go totally out of vogue. We may not afford it in future, so enjoy it now, okay? Or you live near ocean, you can jump in and swim at least. This is where we are going. For this, if you enhance organic content, soil's ability to store water is so greatly enhanced that irrigation requirement will come down. Why is this important? Because nearly 74 to 76% of the world's fresh water is used for agriculture. In India, 84% of our water is used for agriculture. That is where the issue is. If we reduce that usage, water stress will come down substantially for everybody. So technology is there, and because you're from Ukraine, because your country is facing a certain situation right now, which unfortunately many countries across the world have faced in the last 50 years. How many wars? In Africa alone in the last 50 years, there have been 30 major wars. These 30 major wars, 27 were fought to acquire fertile lands. And that will be the future war, to acquire fertile lands, to acquire water source. This will be the future wars, and people will fight. At least we should take this step, now that you're facing a war close by. Well, just the reverse is happening, but all of you as citizens can push it in this direction. This is not my work, because this is next generation should push this. See, we already have so many kinds of weaponry in the world. People are openly gloating about smart bombs. How can a bomb be smart? It's a goddamn dumb thing to do, to drop a bomb among all of you right now. Is it a smart thing to do? It's the dumbest thing to do, where people are there putting bombs. And how is a bomb smart? Why it is smart is, they are openly advertising like this in the military magazines. You can drop it through the window of a home, I believe, from the airplane, some 2 miles above the ground in the sky. From there they can drop the bomb into the house through the window. At least the cutting edge technology from now onwards, what's happened has happened, we can't help it. From now onwards, new technologies must not go into military use, at least make that much known.